Hi y'all, welcome to HAZE&BARRELCraftworks. I'm the Alchemist. And we're continuing on here with Jack Daniels this week on Thursday's video. And I've got a couple of my favorites that I never thought I'd get. It took me forever. And I owe it all to a really good friend of mine who tunes into the channel, watches some videos, and he helped me out here. I couldn't get these bottles around me, but he helped me out. I've been wanting the 2025 Heritage Toasted bottle forever, and I've been wanting the Jack Daniels Select forever because I love this bottle. I had never tried this one, but I did have some Sinatra, and I really enjoyed that Sinatra. That Sinatra bottle, what they do is they spiral grooves around the bottle, or the barrel, I'm sorry, and they leave that extra spiraled oak inside the barrel as they pour the distillate in. And the concept there is they draw more of the oak sweetness out of that for this Sinatra Select. And supposedly, as I understand it, and if anyone knows more than me about it, please comment. I would love to hear more about it, but please put it in the comments. Supposedly this was Sinatra's favorite bottle. And then the Heritage 2025 Heritage bottle is a toasted, so it's secondary toasted, if I understand it correct, and you can put in the comments if you know more than me, in toasted barrels. So it does go through the first process in a regular oak barrel, and then a secondary barreling in a toasted barrel to get this goodness. So I thought I'd put the two of these together because this toasted bottle is about, I'd say, half the price of the Sinatra barrel. And I want to give a good shout out and a huge thank you to my friend Scott for hooking me up with these bottles. I would not have today's video without you, Scott. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting me by hooking me up with these great bottles. So again, thank you. And once again, I want to prepare my palate with some cucumber water, and then we'll give ourselves a pour and we'll see what we think. First, we'll get a pour of the 2025 Heritage Toasted. And now this Sinatra that has just been a favorite of mine for years. The first time I had it was I was on a work trip, and quite a few years ago, and they had it in the bar there, and it ended up being my go-to pour for the entire week. And I don't know if I should be proud of this or not, but I ended up polishing off that bottle in a week. Like I said, should I be proud or not? I don't know. And on this Heritage bottle, it is a 100 proof bottle. And on the Sinatra, it is a 90 proof bottle. So not super high proof on either of these. Let's see what we have on the toasted. To me, on the nose, the first thing I get is kind of a mixture of like a pastry or a graham cracker. really mixed. And there's a little bit of a toasted marshmallow sweetness when I go in and with the left nostril only. Yeah, really a toasted marshmallow sweetness. Let's go in for some sips and see if things change. Ooh. Little less, oh wow. A little less toasted marshmallow than, what's that marshmallow you get in a jar? I can't remember what it's called, but that marshmallow. So kind of that marshmallow sweetness. So if you ever had, and I've only had it a few times, so I might be a little bit off, because I tried them when my kids were young, and all my kids are grown up and out of the house. So my memory of this is faint. But have you ever had those s'mores Pop-Tarts where the pastry part of it is like a graham cracker pastry? I'm getting a little bit of that, not the whole s'mores part of it, but that outside pastry. It's bringing back memories of that. Back when I was with my kids and they always had to have s'mores Pop-Tarts. And this was back years ago, when it was just me and the kids, and the good times we'd have with roasting the s'mores Pop-Tarts over the open fire in our fireplace. This good. And Jack Daniels does it good on this one. But it's really time to switch, otherwise I can go on and bore you all and make this video way too long. So let's go on to the Sinatra. And if it's true, and I've got no way to verify that because you can put anything on the internet, right? But if it's true that old Blue Eyes liked this bottle, and this was the actual blend that Sinatra liked, and if any of y'all know that is true, please put it in the comments, because I'd love to hear from you. I'd like somebody to verify it, or let me know how you know that it's true, or where I can go to verify it. I'd love to know. Now, to me, this is so caramel sweet and so nutmeg sweet. And then a nice hint of barrel. Just, oh man. Three things I just really love in a whiskey. And Jack Daniels delivers. Boy, do they deliver on this one. So I'm diving right in. Yeah. on that Kentucky True, a pleasant viscosity. Is it the best viscosity I've ever had? No, but it is pleasant. It delivers this caramel and brown sugar sweetness that, oh, I can sip on over and over again. And if I had no self-control, you know, a guy like me can get in trouble because it's delicious. But thank the good Lord, I've been blessed with some self-control because, oh, it's so good. Oh boy, that mid palate is ever so brown sugar sweet. Yeah, again, there's not a lot of, there's basically no heat on this, which is all right. I do like a little bit of heat, and maybe there's a touch, but I can nose this for a long time. I can sip this forever. That mixture of that caramel and brown sugar sweetness, boy, the brown sugar comes out more. It's like I make my own simple syrups. And it's like I've made my own brown sugar simple sweetness, or simple syrup. And I've poured it into a whiskey and I'm just sipping it. And it's so good. And it covers the palate from the tip to the mid palate. And then it just starts sliding back. And there's this nice bit of barrel there. The barrel is not overpowering. It's not even strong. It just mixes a little bit with this brown sugar. That caramel is lost. The caramel is up front in the Kentucky True. And the caramel goes away quickly. I'll have to admit that. But that brown sugar is there throughout. And it's still here. This finish is long. This finish is nice. That spiraling that they do in the barrel, in my opinion, accomplishes what they're after in this Sinatra blend. So for me, this accomplishes, in my opinion, what Jack Daniel's is after when they spiral that barrel and drawing out more of those sugars from that barrel, and really brings it out. And this is why I absolutely love this Sinatra Select, and why I was, you can say, obsessed with getting this bottle. And again, I've got to toss out that thank you to my friend Scott for grabbing this for me, for grabbing this heritage to me. I can't pronounce a winner. Is this good at its price point? Absolutely. Get one. Is this good at its price point? Absolutely. Get one. I'm gonna do my best to have them both at all times, and they're fantastic selections from Jack Daniel's, and I can't say enough good about them. I've got to have them both, as long as I can keep them in my whiskey room and on my Jack Daniel's shelf over there in the corner. So as y'all know, I'd love to have y'all come back around. So please take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Cheers.